scripting is going to work for you unless you start writing in the past tense about your dreams. Because so many of us are trained to write in the future tense, like, oh, one day I will be, one day I will become, one day I wish to be. And all you're just saying to the universe, I don't have it. You're just saying to the universe, I don't have those things yet. And so the universe says, well, I'll give you more of what you don't have.
Wherever you guys are watching this show, I would truly appreciate it if you follow or subscribe. It helps a lot with the algorithm. It helps us get bigger and better guests, and it helps us grow the team. Truly means a lot. Thank you guys for supporting, and here's the episode. Ladies and gentlemen, she is back. Natasha Graziano, how's it going?
Wow, I love your show. I feel like I'm like a seasoned guest here.
Not many people come on twice.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So what's changed in the last 8 months?
My God, so much has happened, you know, like literally. I'm like single suddenly. I'm like, not surprised after the statement I made in the last show about multiple soulmates. He was like, yeah, there probably is another one.
Like
bye. Out the door. No, we're still really good friends, but it was just like, you know, it is what it is. And what else has happened? I have been on tour. Since then, I've been literally on a tour. I would say world tour, but I haven't done like all the countries. I've just done mostly the US and a few European and Dubai. And it's just been amazing, just on speaking tours and pouring into people's souls. And filming. I've been filming my show, which is super exciting. I just have so many wonderful things that are happening right now.
Wow. So the divorce didn't slow you down?
No. No. Like, that's my foot on the accelerate, babe. I'm like, let's go. No, because setbacks happen to you, but they either take you out or they lift you up. And that for me was a lift you up moment. It was like, am I going to fold here or am I going to grow here? And I just decided I'm not going to let a breakup, an issue in a relationship bring me down and throw me off. Like, I just knew the best thing that I can do right now is to pour into other people and watch them heal. The best thing I can do right now is help others to win, is to help others to grow. You know, you grow through what you go through. We've all heard that quote.
Right.
The things that don't take you down, they lift you up.
Absolutely. And you're still on good terms, you said?
Oh, yeah. We're like, you know, chilled friends. It's so sweet. I think when you don't have chemistry in a relationship, like just, you've got to move on and do something else. And
I feel that.
He deserves to be with somebody who's going to like give him the best sex every day. And like, I give like 20 out of 10 sex, like unbelievable.
Yeah.
But like, I'm so busy.
So you didn't have time.
So I was never there. He needs a homebody. And like, he's a beautiful soul. He's such a good guy. But like, I just set him free, you know?
Yeah. I will say, last time you came on, we talked about scription. You talked about writing in the past tense.
Scripting.
Every day since, I've done it.
Have you?
Yes. I take action. I'm not messing
Babe,
around.
high five
I'm
on
not
that.
messing around, but I've noticed drastic results. So thank you for that.
Oh, wow.
Every day I wake
What did you
up.
script about?
I write in the past tense about my goals, what I've already done, already accomplished. And some of the stuff I wrote down 6 months ago, it's already happened now.
That is so powerful. You see, that's like a great right there inspiration for somebody else who heard it on the last show that we did. And then it's like, does it work? Does it not? Well, the truth is you don't know if something works until you try it. When you go to the gym, you don't know if you're going to get the perfect body unless you go to the gym and work out every day. You don't know if scripting is going to work for you unless you start writing in the past tense about your dreams. Because so many of us are trained to write in the future tense, like, oh, one day I will be, one day I will become, one day I wish to be. And all you're just saying to the universe, I don't have it. You're just saying to the universe, I don't have those things yet. And so the universe says, well, I'll give you more of what you don't have. So I'm like, no. Let's bring the science into it. You know, there is science behind it. Hence, I did a TED talk on it. When you write your goals down in the past tense, you bring them to fruition faster because you activate the ventrolateral prefrontal cortex of the brain. You stimulate it. So when you write it down in the past tense, your brain doesn't know whether it is a memory or an imaginary one. And it brings it to fruition.
It's incredible. It's led to physical money in my bank account.
I am so like stoked to hear this.
Yeah, it's helped my relationship. I've been happier. It's actually incredible how simple it is. You don't need money. You just write and things happen.
That's so beautiful. How's it helped your relationship?
I wasn't very communicative, to be honest. So that's something I've been trying to work on. As a child, I was taught to suppress my emotions. And yeah, that's something took a while to get out of that.
Wow, how interesting. Scripting does help. I feel like it heals wounds.
For sure.
You know, you can write about
Shout out to Rocket Money. Have you guys ever had a subscription you forgot about or double paid on a subscription? Look no further than Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that you can use to track and cancel unwanted subscriptions and monitor your spending. It also helps lower your bills so that you can grow your savings. With Rocket Money, you have full control over your subscriptions and a clear view of your expenses. You can see all your subscriptions in one place, and if you see something you don't want, they can help you cancel it with just a few taps. Your dashboard also shows you your monthly spending compared to last month, so you can track your spending habits and create a custom budget to help keep your spending on track. Rocket Money also negotiates lower bills for you by up to 20%. They help me get my phone bill down. All you gotta do is submit a picture of your bill and they take care of the rest. They'll deal with customer service for you. They have over 5 million users, have saved over $500 million in canceled subscriptions, and they save their members up to $740 a year on average when you use the app. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/DSH. That's rocketmoney.com/DSH.
Like, I healed myself. Finally, I let go of that burden that I've been holding on to all my life. Finally, I let go of the pain and the suffering I've been feeling in my relationship. Finally, my relationship became my dream relationship, or I manifested the love of my life. And all of a sudden, you look around, this person is like evolving, or you're evolving. And it's like, yo, what happened? How come we have this like amazing relationship all of a sudden?
Yeah.
And you realize it's because you're scripting it. You're writing it down like it's already yours.
I've met so many people that have scripted their dream partners too.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Well, I did it. I did it for my ex-husband, my first husband. I'll do it for my next husband.
Oh, so you've had two?
Oh, yeah. I'm on my third marriage now, boo. The next guy I marry's number 3, honey. That's nothing. I'll probably have another 4, 5, and 6. Like,
wow.
Yo, I'm fine with that. Or I have a girl. Like, I'm down. Miley Cyrus. That's who I'm definitely, like, you know, manifesting.
Okay.
I like her. We have a vibe. But like, yeah, I feel like for me, scripting, you can do it for anything. I know I have very overt and controversial views on love, but the truth is you can script this for anything. You could say, I want to have one person for the rest of my life. And I love them. And if I met the right person, who knows? Maybe I would be with one person for the rest of my life. But as it stands, I'll give you like 3 to 5 years. That's about it.
Yeah. So you're not a fan of like monogamy, basically.
I love monogamy. When I'm with someone, I'm loyal as
Okay.
But when I'm not with you, like when I'm tapping out, boo, I'm going to set you free.
Interesting.
Yeah, like I just don't believe in like I've had a child, and even with a child, like you don't want to stay with someone if it doesn't work. You want to get the out so you can go on and be with somebody who loves you, who lifts you up, makes you feel amazing for you, you know?
Right. Do you think love is hard to sustain over a full lifetime with one person?
I do.
Yeah.
I think it's really difficult. When I was on TMZ the other day, they were asking me the similar question, you know, what's your views in having kids young? Do you think you should like, does love last forever vibe? And you know, the truth is love does last forever in some forms. If your soulmates is there, whether you like it or not. Love and hate are so similar. A lot of people make up, break up because love and hate, they're so in alignment. So what happens is if you're with somebody and you have the intention of making it work, that's all it takes. But you have to recommit to that person every single day. When you wake up, like, I love you. I want to be with you today. Like, I'm going to recommit to you, because if you don't recommit to them, somebody else will. And if you don't recommit to them, your relationship just goes down the drain.
I love that. How did you build such a positive mindset? Were you going to therapy? Did you have a coach? Did you have a mentor?
I've always had a coach. Like, I've always been somebody who just always listens to somebody else, but not everybody else, someone else. If you don't have a coach, then you're letting yourself down. You need somebody you can talk to. And that's what I did. I realized really early on, when I had no money, by the way, no money. It was in hundreds of thousands, but the best loan I ever got went to getting a mentor. Because all of a sudden, I was able to play off with someone and build a business and understand where I'm going and be like, hey, could you help me through this? Can you emotionally help me get over this? And it's different to a therapist. A life coach like I am, you know, I look after, you know who I look after. I look after a lot of stars and top level entrepreneurs, because I vibe with them. They get it. I'm not going in there saying, okay, sweetie, let's open the book. And how are you feeling today? Shh. Okay, no, boo. I'm like, what the are you going through? Talk to me. Open up. Get on the floor and cry. And now you've cried it out. I'm like, good. Now get the back up.
Wow.
And I will force you to feel amazing in a good way.
You're just forcing it out of them.
Yeah, squeeze it out of you. Like, do you want to feel good or do you want to feel? And I was on the floor once because I was there. Sean, yeah. I was there. I was at my lowest point only 3.5, 4 years ago. And I remember looking up at the sky thinking, God, I'm so small. I'm like a dot in this world. And I don't want to be a dot. I want to be something greater. Like, God, help me. And I was praying and I was like, take me out of here. Like, get me out of here. And I realized, and I made this agreement with the universe. I said, if you show me how to heal today, I will go on and share it with the world for the rest of my life. And the bigger you make me, the more I will give. And that's why I believe I grew so fast, because I've been able to share my message with the world and vulnerably share it. And they're like, wow, you know, they understand. They're like, they get it. They're there with it. And, you know, I got back up.
Yeah.
I got back up, and I could have been pushed down. I could have said, because of that sexual abuse I went through, I'm going to stay in the past and I'm not going to get over this. Or I could have said, because of my childhood, or because of the way I was bullied at school, or because of the way of this, I'm going to stay in this mindset. No, I decided that if I kept letting them dictate my life, I would never own my life. I would never recreate my life. So I got out a pen and I started writing a story about myself, a new story. A story that wasn't true in that moment. A story that wasn't about Natasha, the ex-drug addict who was suffering and in pain and overcoming an illness and so much that I didn't write about that. That was boring and sad. I wanted to write, and depressing, quite frankly. I wanted to write about something that was inspirational. So I started to write. Natasha became the #1 female motivational speaker in the world, not just in the UK, in the US, in the world. She was flown all over the world to speak on stages. She created an amazing podcast and had the most incredible guests on who could share their stories and help people. She helped 1 billion people in her lifetime, and I wrote so much more. And guess what? Most of it's come true.
Insane. I love it. Wow.
Thank you.
What did you get bullied for? I'm surprised.
Oh, God. When I was at school, I had a really hard time. I was bullied. I had a different nose, so my nose was like so much bigger. I was bullied for that. I was bullied for being different. I would wear like this at school, and I went to boarding school, and people would be so demure and reserved. And, oh, my God, darling, what the are you wearing? And I'd be like, well, sweetie, what the do you mean? This is like what I go to the grocery store in. Like, this is just how I am. I was born that way. Fashion is like part of who I am. It's like, you're either fly as or you're lame as like choose one. You know, and just be it. Like, I wrote a whole book on it. Be it till you become it. It's a bestseller. If you don't have it, why? Go get it. Like, help yourself out of the mess you're in. Just make your mess your message. What was your question? Babe, so good.
What do you think of Mark Zuckerberg's fashion? He wears the same shirt every day.
Love it. Really impressed with that. I'll tell you why. For some people, particularly, you know, men of his caliber who are uber successful, having a wardrobe that is just one thing, one dimension, all the same thing, is the best way to get up in the morning and grab it. Because you do not have to put any effort or time into thinking about the outfit. Whereas I have a stylist come in, they put together 10 outfits for me, but I'm at the point now where I'll just like blindly grab it. Like, I just know, you know, I just grab it quick. But when I fly, I travel in the same black pants, black top, black boots. Anytime you see me at the airport, I usually fly private, but if you see me at a normal one, I wear black. If you see me at any airport, let's be normal, I wear black on black on black, and I wear caps. You might not recognize me. I go like under, you know, the radar, because I don't want to be thinking when I'm packing about another extra thing. I've already got enough headache thinking about the 20 outfits I need for a 3-day trip. You know, like I could do 4 outfit changes in a day. But I like to have things that are pre-planned. So every single day, I grab a yoga kit. It's the same thing every day. I take my son to school. I'm a mom. I get up, I put my yoga kit on, and then I wear a plain outfit. It's the same thing from my normal day-to-day. When I go out of the house, it changes.
Talk to me about this outfit. This is awesome.
Oh, you like this? Let me just like show y'all. Okay, which is my camera. This is one of one. Fresh out of surgery, baby. Yes. So this is my one of one. Shout out to my plastic surgeon, Dr. Jay Calvert. He's out of LA, #1 in Beverly Hills. Okay, so this is the piece, and like it's one of one. Like, you're not finding this normally. You know, some of the stuff I wear is like, you know, a brand, or like the brand's made it for me, but I believe in this, and I'm gonna tell someone this. I don't know who this is for.
Are you interested in coming on the Digital Social Hour podcast as a guest? Well, click the application link below in the description of this video. We are always looking for cool stories, cool entrepreneurs to talk to about business and life. Click the application link below, and here's the episode, guys.
When you get dressed every day, and the guy who's about to come on after me, he's the same. He dresses one of one. He's so fire. Art Lanta, he's an artist, music and in art.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, when you show up every day, like you literally put on your outfit. Your outfit is your confidence. When I put on my outfit, I become a character. That is the character I want to play. So today I'm like, centimillionaire, which is like worth hundreds of millions, who is just like in your face. She's amazing. She preaches to your soul. She reaches you. Like I play a character.
Right.
And some days I'll wear like a shirt and I'll feel really demure and I'll be like, worth $1 billion, darling. I just decide, I just play it.
Yeah.
So my outfits represent me. But can I tell you something?
Yeah.
On social media, the reason that you even found me, the reason that I was on TMZ, you name it. Why the me? Because my content, my value is so fierce. It's so strong. And on top of that, it's in your face. You either love it or you hate it. But I don't give a if you hate it, because there's so many people that I'm doing this for, that love it, that need it. I saved a life last week. I saved another person's daughter 2 weeks before. Wow. That's the person I do it for.
Yeah.
I do it for the person who's evolving, who's changing. So when I put on an outfit, I know on social media, that outfit's going to ring in your head. Even if you don't remember what I was talking about, or maybe vice versa, you remember the outfit. People bump into me like, oh my God, I love that video. I saw you talking about love, or I saw you talking about scripting. But you wouldn't remember me if I was just sitting saying like this in a really sweet, cute tone. Don't get me wrong. But speaking like this and wearing a really basic outfit, you would not remember me, because there's 999 million other coaches online doing the same thing.
Yeah.
You have to be different. What is your USP? What is your unique selling point? Like, find it and be it. Like, every day, my unique selling point is the fact that I am unapologetic as about who I am. I wear what I want. I don't give a I say what I believe in, and I hope to help someone. Yeah,
you're definitely very polarizing, and you embrace it.
All day. I don't give a I used to think, I really want to people please. I really want to impress this person. I really, do you get it? But now I'm just like, no, like, I don't need to impress anybody.
Yeah.
There's not one part of me that I don't need to. I'm at a level where, like, you either know my name, and if you don't, you should learn it. Like, you need this in your life. Unless you're already a billionaire who I've never met. A billionaire who I coach billionaires, 2-3 of them now. A billionaire who's deeply in love with themselves and their life, has an amazing partner, has loads of love in their life, is a top philanthropist, is in love with their life and their purpose. I've never met somebody who has every single one of those boxes fully ticked.
Wow.
Because that is full enlightenment.
Yeah. So money can't buy everything.
It can't. The guys that I coach who have the most money are probably the most unhappy.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. They're the ones who I feel like they're stuck in their ways, so they find it hard to give over to a woman, or they're scared of getting married because of the prenup.
Yeah.
You know?
Prenups don't do anything, actually, if you actually look into it.
No, they actually don't. Like, I don't know, there's different things, different countries for it. But if you're going to have a prenup, like, let's not even go there. It's not even my forte. Ask your lawyer, babe. Just don't ask me. Yeah. Mine would be like, write Natasha a check. If you marry Natasha Graziano, you're going to give her $1 billion up front, and that's it.
Yeah.
End. Like, that's it. If I marry you, then I'm going to make you $1 billion, baby, and you're going to give me half of it.
Yeah. What do you think of these professional baby mamas?
That's a great word. My mom calls it sperm thieves. So it's really funny. Yeah, look, you know what? Girls who go out there and baby up with a guy and they do it off the cuff. They do it with a lot of stars. I look after a lot of stars who are like have babies with girls who just busted out. Like, just they do it and they say, I'm on the pill, or they get them drunk, or like, that's like, I do not agree with it. I actually think that, like, if you want to be with somebody, like, be with them. And don't just, like, try and lock them down by, like, having a baby with them on day one. Like, have a baby because you love this person. It's not fair on the kid. I'm a mom. Like, I just, you pray to be with somebody for at least till they're 5 with them, so they get their formative years with the same person.
Right.
Hence, I say 5 years. But, like, if I don't have a kid with you, it's like, not to be 5 years. It could be like 10, or it could be 3. It's, whenever that time limit runs out, everything has a sell-by date, including a relationship. And, like, I just think if you get into something with someone and you're a professional baby mom, like, just think about the fact that, like, you're taking his money. What the are you doing for the guy?
Yeah.
Like, think about how you can add value to somebody's life. And if you're really smart, then you go out there and build your own business, and then you can choose who you have a baby with. You don't have to go and baby up with somebody because he has money and you're going to get child support.
Yeah.
By the way, child support has a limit on it as well.
Does it?
Yeah, I think so. Like, I wouldn't even be trying to do that. Just build your own business, baby.
Yeah. I feel like you can make more just building your own business.
100%. Go and be a salesperson and make more money than your child support.
Yeah.
And then have a kid with whoever you want. Don't have oh, Jesus. Children are not Christmas toys.
Yeah.
They are for life. Like, they are a blessing in our world. So that's the only thing, like, I really just believe we should choose people who we really want to be with when we have babies.
Absolutely.
You know?
Do you want more kids?
Yeah, definitely. I want to have twins. I'm not going to carry them, though.
Okay.
Somebody else is going to do that whilst I, like, live my dream and do my thing.
Surrogate.
Yeah, probably. I mean, look, I'm not opposed to having it naturally. It's just that I would definitely, like, as soon as I meet the next guy and I'm in a, like, hardcore relationship, I'm going to be, like, get my ex frozen and go together and, like, do the baby thing so we can have it whenever. For sure, like, I want to have more, and I want to have, like, really cute little, like, I don't know. I call it chocolate babies.
Okay. Is your first baby a chocolate baby?
No, my baby's like mixed anyway. He's like Italian and Greek, Lebanese, all my mixes.
Okay.
But yeah, my next two is gonna be like my little chocolate babies.
Okay.
Yes.
What was the decision-making process on the cosmetic procedures?
So I had to do my boobs the second time. It was non-negotiable. This is scary, actually. 3 years ago, I did a MRI.
Yeah.
And I found out that my implants had burst inside the bag. I was on borrowed time.
Whoa.
I was really terrified. They were like, you need to go and get these taken out ASAP before they leak in your body. And I was like, what do you mean? Then I got a couple of different opinions, and one surgeon said, oh, you've got 3 years. One guy said, you've got a year. One guy said, do it now. And
A year to die?
No, a year to get these things out before it could be like something really bad.
Jeez.
So I listened to the guy who said the furthest one at 3 years, and I was like, I'll do the 3-year one. And so I thought, and then it went over the 3-year mark, and I was in LA, and I was like, one day I just felt the like lumps inside the like breast implants, and I was like, this could explode in my body. And I wondered if it was the reason that I had this rash all over my body almost every day for 1 year. There's a whole video about it on my Instagram. And I wondered and I wondered and I wondered. And so I went in to see this like surgeon, the number one in Beverly Hills. And I went in and I said, look, what do I do? I'm really terrified, actually. But the reason I did it was not only for myself, for my safety and my health. I was scared I wasn't going to be around for my son. I was like really scared.
Right.
And I wanted to show the world that you can overcome fears. Even at my level of where I'm at in my life, I'm still human. I still have fears. So I was like, I want to show the world that I'm going to overcome the fear of going under the general anesthetic again. And I'm going to go do it. And I'm like, I'm just going to do it. And so I went in and I literally stood in the mirror and I said a prayer and I was like, God, if you bring me back after this, because it's always risky doing it. I was like, if you bring me back, I know that I have an even bigger calling. And it was the best thing I did. I just went in and came back, and I've never felt such an even bigger calling after I woke up from that operation.
That's super scary. Oh my gosh.
I know. So the truth is, when you want to do surgery, do it. Like, people will say don't do it, but it is always scary. But it's more scary when it's something when it's non-elective, you know, and you have to do it. But if you have the opportunity to do it, and like you need your boobs redoing, do them. Or you want your nose done, or you want to get your nose done again, or you want to get your face done, whatever it is, or your booty, whatever. If somebody says to you, honey, you don't need it, and everybody will. Everybody said to me when I said about my boobs, you don't need it, they're amazing. Babes, I know they're amazing, and by the way, I do need it, but I don't need to tell you the details.
Yeah.
And now I just announced it on Sean Kelly's podcast. So like, do you get it? It's like, the point is, when we have surgeries for us, somebody will sit and they'll say, you don't need it. They then go home to their normal life and live their life happy, smiling, because their nose is nice. You go to bed crying yourself to sleep every single night because you don't feel confident, because you didn't have the nose that they had or that you wanted. So that's why I believe in surgery.
Yeah. Do you listen to your parents' advice?
No, sometimes, no. Sometimes, like, on the fence with that.
Yeah.
My dad's now a Buddhist, so, like, yes, I absolutely hear him. When he calls him, like, oh, my God, he's like a guru, I love it. So cool. He's like, and he's a doctor, right? So he's like super bright. He helped create the asthma inhaler.
Dang.
Yeah. He's in that squad. So he was like amazing. We lost touch for 10 years.
Whoa.
Hence I was like alienated from the family, like, you know, totally detached, no money, like away from them because whatever, that's a separate story, another show. But I now listen to him.
Okay.
I realized I regretted not being his daughter for 10 years. I missed him. And my mom, she gives me advice, but I always say to people, don't ask a carpenter how to be an entrepreneur.
Right.
Don't ask a swimming instructor how to build a coaching business for mental health. You're asking the wrong person. So my mom, I'll ask her things like, you know, about my son, or like, hey, I really like this guy and I want to date him, but I don't know if he's worth it. And he's this and he's this. I'll ask her and she'll give me her advice. But I wouldn't ask her about my business. Right. And I wouldn't ask her about, I'll just kind of play off her, you know, but I definitely ask the right people. I ask my mentor. I get on the phone to my mentor. I have two mentors. One's spiritual, one's like Kabbalistic, my Kabbalistic astrologist, coach. And she does like a very different spiritual kind of read with me. And then my other one is for life coaching. And she was in The Secret. So I have this like vibe. And they have mentors, by the way.
Yeah.
Everybody has a mentor.
Everybody.
You do too?
Yeah. I just had on someone doing 55 mil a year yesterday, and even he has a mentor.
Yeah, of course.
And he's looking for more.
There we go. And the guy above him who's a billionaire probably has his mentor who may have even passed by now, but he already made 5 billion, 10 billion.
Yeah.
So that's it. Goes the whole way up. If you're looking for a money mentor, that's what you go to. Or if you're looking for a life coach who's going to do everything with you, you're going to find what you want out there. You just have to be willing to invest it. You're going to invest money into a hoodie. Yeah. You're going to invest money into some you don't even want. You're going to invest money into cars. Go put that same money into a coach and have the cars, 20 of them.
Yeah.
Right? Go like get a coach, learn how to make $20 million. You can buy all the cars you want, but get a coach so they can build you. You know, like I got a client the other day and I put it up on my Instagram and I coach her. I coach her and her husband. They're out of Miami and they were like, okay, teach us. Within 6 weeks, they bought their dream blue Lamborghini.
Wow.
And I showed them what to do. I was like, you want another one? Let's go. You know, I love showing people how to win like you did in your relationship. And money, you said.
Yep. What are some common problems you see in your clients, especially the richer ones? I'm curious what they deal with.
Okay, so a lot of my wealthier clients and sort of stars who have money, they have problems in relationships. They have problems in love and trust. They have problems in purpose. They've done so much, but why am I here now? I feel like I've achieved so much. Big one is this. Guy comes to me. I've had this twice now. I've just done an exit in a company. I feel depleted. Like I don't feel like I'm going anywhere right now. What am I doing right now? I feel like I need to do another business, but like that took me 4 years, or the other guy took him 18 months. And like, where am I going right now? And then they start to want to be coaches because they start to realize they've got to help other people with their mission, with their word, with their message, with what they've established and become. Now they've got to teach the world. So a lot of people come to me and who are really wealthy, and their main problems are purpose and a lack of it.
Yeah, that's definitely relatable. Everyone I know that sold a company deals with that.
Yeah, for sure. Afterwards, because it's such a high, right?
Yeah.
We have such a big high. And then for me, it's like when I have a huge success in something, I have huge success. And then when I come off stage, even just coming off stage is a great example. Then you're like, you're still on it. And then there's this massive low.
Yeah.
A lot of my singer clients and friends, you know, they come off stage and there's that depression after a tour. They feel really low because they're like, I feel like I'm not wanted now. Baby, what do you mean? The world loves you. But they feel depleted after because they've been so loved by the world when they're on tour. That's why you need somebody by your side, a coach and a amazing woman if you're a guy or whoever you are, amazing girl, guy, unicorn, whatever the you want, who is gonna be with you and support you. So when you come off stage, when you sell your company, when you finish your amazing coaching things, when you build that next business, somebody's there with you, lifting you up, saying, baby, let's go rebuild.
Yeah.
Here's what's next. Or listen to like a podcast like this and get enlightenment from this and feel the energy and just know like, I can go on and do something amazing because I've listened to this show and I feel like life is going to be great, you know?
Absolutely. Have you seen a lot of celebrities struggle with depression and anxiety?
Yeah, anxiety is a big one.
Yeah.
I look after a lot of people who suffer with anxiety. Mary Bonnet, really, really close friend of mine, she's on Sunning Sunset. She openly talks about her, anxiety and stuff. And she has a right to, and she's beautiful. But I definitely coached her through some of that as well, coming out the other side. She's not the only one. You know, there's so many others who I won't mention who haven't announced publicly. But they suffer with anxiety and depression a lot because we're all human. Every single one of us has the same emotion, and we all have cells which feel. We all have emotions to feel. And so when something happens or we hear somebody say something really rude or, it still hits you. It's just learning to block it in a way. Or, I could talk about hate all day and how to block that, but oh, that's a whole separate thing if you want to go there in a minute. But you still have to learn to be full. How do you protect against anxiety and depression? Is you build up the most strong mindset you could ever imagine. A mindset that cannot be taken from you. I say to people, drop me in a jungle and I'll walk out in a suit. It doesn't matter where you put me. You'll never be able to take my mind from me. Take everything from me. Take my clothes, take my cars, take my homes. I don't care what you take. The one thing you can't take is my mind.
Love it.
My mind will always be there. And so that's how you protect yourself from anxiety, from stress, from anything you go through. You just build up a really resilient mindset so that you're like, boom, boom, boom,
Yeah, and you speak from experience. You're not one of these coaches that read a book and teaches it.
No, you've been
there.
Through it.
Yeah. What's upcoming for you? What are you working on? What are you passionate about right now?
I'm passionate about my next tour. We're going to be doing a big tour in literally like the Natasha Graziano shows coming up soon in July of 24. We start. I'm so excited. I headline an event for 70,000 people.
Wow.
I know. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. That's not my event, but I'm headlining it. I'm very excited for that. And then we begin the tour. That's really exciting for me. I have my own nail line coming, which they're under here, so I'm hiding them because it's coming out very soon. They'll be in every drugstore you can imagine, across the country. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then I'm going to have my show, which I'm going to just totally hush on it. My exec producer is my godfather, Larry Namer, the founder of E. So just stay tuned because that's really exciting. Yeah.
Where can people find you and what do you want to close off
So you can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on TikTok. I'm just Natasha Graziano. You probably know my name already by this point. And if you don't, again, learn it. So you'll find it everywhere. So you can follow me on every platform, every place. Just Google me, babes.
What a flex. Google me.
Such a flex, babe. I'm going to leave you with one last comment.
Okay.
When you feel like people are coming at you with hate, when you feel like people are saying making you feel away, online keyboard warriors who sit behind a keyboard and write about you, baby, sit the down and just realize nobody above you gives only people beneath you. So you just sit your down and feel into that place and be like, I belong here. You don't. I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing this for the people who give a the people who give a in the right way, the people who want change in their life, who want to do a positive impact in the world. Haters will hate. How resilient are you?
Bars. Wow. Can't think of a better way to close that one off. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, see you tomorrow.